A script from skitguys.com entitled The Last Days, Peter's Denial by Rebecca Wimmer. A narrative of Peter's denial of Christ before the crucifixion. It's night. A dark, ominous night. The disciples sat with their Lord, their teacher, reposing after a very confusing, very foretelling meal. Their last supper together. Jesus continues with his prophecies.
He spoke, saying, "My children, I will be with you only a little longer. So I tell you now, where I am going, you cannot come."
Cannot come? What does he mean? The disciples sat confused and wondering. We followed him everywhere. The dust on his feet has been the dust on ours. The sweat on his brow has been the sweat on ours. We have left everything. We have given up everything to follow our rabbi, and now he says to us that we cannot go with him?
Peter, of course, had something to say to this, asking, "Lord, where are you going? Why can't I follow you now? After everything we've been through, you are everything that is most important to me. You are why I breathe. I will lay down my life for you."
Jesus heard his friends speaking with the passion he often displayed throughout their time together. Jesus knew that Peter spoke with sincerity but would act quite differently, and he responded to Peter softly, tenderly, with a sort of sorrow in his voice. "Peter, will you really lay down your life for me?"
"Lord, I will die for you."
And I think it hurt Jesus to say, "Verily, truly, I say unto you, before the rooster crows, you'll deny me 3 times. Now after a few hours have passed since Jesus spoke this truth to Peter, the calm of a supper in an upper room has turned to torches and spears and angry enemies marching towards Jesus. They arrest him, bind him, and drag him away. And where are his disciples? Where are his closest friends, those who said they would follow him to the end?
They've run away. They're hiding. They're scared that they may be the next one to be dragged away. And most hide deep and hunker down. They leave town. But Peter, he couldn't hide from God's prophecy.
Peter followed at a distance, the crowd who dragged Jesus to the house of the high priest. He had to stand outside. He was unable to go in. So he went into the fire burning in the courtyard to warm his hands while he waited.
A young servant girl was there, also standing near the fire. She looked up and around the hood that Peter had tried to hide his face with, and studying his features, she recognized him. "This man was with that Jesus. I recognize his face."
"No, I'm not. I don't know him."
But the group around the fire was interested in this new stranger warming himself next to him. And another man spoke up saying, "She's right. You are one of them. You're one of his disciples."
I don't know what you're talking about."
But only Peter was fooled into believing he was not one of Christ's followers, because another man spoke up saying, "I'm certain you're one of his. I saw you with him in the garden just now. And besides that, you're a Galilean. Come on. How can you possibly deny him again? You are his friend."
"I'm not. I tell you, I'm not."
And then the rooster crowed.
And just as his Lord had said to Peter, had denied the friend he swore he would go with to the end.